Hey, this is Max, the musician's friend. We're here at NAMM 2020, and we just stopped by the Universal Audio booth to check out the recent fall announcements, actually, of their Twin X and X4 audio interfaces, recent entries into the Apollo lineup. We're here with Thomas. Thomas, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Hello, everybody. Yeah, having a good NAMM?
Yeah, so far.
Great.
So we just kind of want to get a closer look at these new desktop units and understand who are they designed for, what are the key differences, what's the application?
Well, you may be familiar, anyone watching, with our Apollo interface range. So we have Thunderbolt interfaces. We're now on Thunderbolt 3 audio interfaces. So we're talking here about the Apollo Twin X and the Apollo X4 desktop interfaces. So behind us here, you'll see the Apollo X4 and its nice, convenient desktop package. So what are the main differences, you ask? Well, the Twin is really designed for your I would say singer-songwriter, serious engineer who needs to do a kind of 2-input vocal tracking session or acoustic guitars, stereo miking, have some expandability because it has an ADAT input, so you can actually do 10 input channels on an Apollo Twin, and that comes with what we call our UAD2 DSP on board. So all of our interfaces have DSP, so that you can gain access to the UAD plugin library to run either for mixing or, more importantly, running in our Apollo console software, which lets you then transform the microphone inputs into things like vintage Neve mic preamps, tube UA preamps, and all the things that you need to create that sort of musical warmth when you're recording. We also do emulated guitar amplifiers, guitar pedals, and bass amps, so you can run those on the instrument input. And so the Apollo Twin X comes in a duo DSP, which is 2 Shark chips. It comes in a quad DSP, which is 4. And then we also have the X4 desktop unit, which has a quad processing system, so 4 chips, but also it has 4 unison mic preamps. So the way I would describe the differentiation really is, do you need to record more than 2 microphones or not? So if you're going to record vocal, or you're going to DI electric guitar and you're producing and writing and you're doing one thing at a time, maybe you want a stereo mic, a piano, then I would say look at the Twin Duo or the Twin Quad, right? If you need to record drums, then maybe you're thinking, I'll do kick, snare, overhead, mono, and a room mic. 4 mics sounds great. Then the Apollo X4 is really there for those kind of customers. The other sort of differentiating feature in terms of I/O is with the X4, you have 2 high-Z instrument inputs and also 2 headphone outputs. So the main thing with Apollo X4 is collaboration, right? If you look at the Twin as being your single-person system, you know, or maybe you're working with one other person like a singer. But with X4, you're able to have a guitar player and a bass player writing and jamming together with 2 virtual emulated guitar amp chains. You know, you could have a bass amp, guitar amp, some compression and EQ and reverb all running on the DSP in real time there, plugging into 2 inputs and jamming, right? You got 2 headphone outputs, so you can then have a pair of headphones each with different mixes. That's really the differentiation. And then from there, you have the ability to run loudspeaker outputs, so you could have like a small and a big pair of speakers for mix translation. You can do that on a Twin. You can actually do 3 pairs of speakers on an X4. So that just gives you that slightly more kind of, I'm mixing really seriously, I need a bit more connectivity. You would look at the X4, right?
Very cool. And right behind us, we have something new that you guys just unveiled yesterday. 50 words or less. What are we looking at here?
Right, so this is the Lunar Recording system. So you have your Apollo Thunderbolt interface. This now transforms your Apollo Thunderbolt interface into a recording system. What it is a single window recording system with audio, MIDI, multi-tracking, unlimited track count, apart from whatever your Mac can handle. You can do audio, you have busing, you have all the mixing capability and editing capability you'd expect. It sounds analog. It transforms the Apollo into this integrated, heavily, deeply integrated recording platform. It sounds analog, it's super inspiring to use, it's really quick, and you'll just get sort of features you know and love, but done the UA way. And within Lunar, we're offering 2 things that really differentiate it. Lunar extensions, which gives you the access to running tape, multi-track tape across your mixes with our Oxide plugin or the Studer A800 extension that you can run in there within Lunar. So that's actually running in the fabric of Lunar natively on the Mac CPU, no longer on UAD2 DSP. And we're also announcing Lunar Instruments, which run with inside Lunar. We have the Minimoog synthesizer, the RAVEL grand piano, and an instrument called Shape, which comes for free with Lunar, which gives you like a toolkit of the best sounds you'd need to create music, content from Spitfire Audio, ourselves at Universal Audio, And the best thing about Lunar is it's free. So it comes with your Apollo Twin, your Apollo X4, any of the Apollo rack units, and you can just move into this integrated recording environment and actually write and produce all your music with us at UA.
Okay, well, Thomas, thank you so much. And if you want to learn more about Universal Audio and their full line of audio interfaces and this new Luna software, head to musiciansfriend.com.